Pacers fans, welcome back to the Central Indiana Sports Report for this week's Pacers Report with Mike Rich and John Robertson, talking about the Pacers' first two games of the season. We weren't able to do reactions to either one because of sectional football and
double overtime,
exactly. And so we just decided to do a Pacers report a day early, usually going to be on Monday during the season, at least during football season, because doing the IU and Purdue reports are a must in the middle of the week, and Colts. So it'll be on Monday. As football ends, we may change it, but we'll see from there. What we know right now is the Pacers are about to be 0-2. They're down 25 points against the Grizzlies. Very, very strong effort in game one, and double overtime loss to the Oklahoma City Thunder. And tonight, Memphis, they played pretty well until they started losing more guys. Mike, that's the story so far, isn't it? It looked so promising. Just 48 hours ago.
It looked like we had a lot of unfortunate things happen, and it's just I think I did see something in the chat. I think it was somebody said something about kind of reminds us of the fever and just the injury after injury after injury. Is that John?
That was me.
Yeah. And I don't know where they're going to go with the point guard. I mean, it's just to see Talon get in and play. We didn't think he would even have a chance to see the floor this year, and
then he got hurt.
And he got hurt, groin, and then Matherin got hurt with a foot. It's just you're going to see more people dressed in street clothes than are going to be in Pacer uniforms.
Yes, John, for this Pacers report, the report is we know nothing about this team.
We have no idea what's going to happen. And like I said in the chat, it's going to be very reminiscent of the second half of the Fever season. We never knew who was going to play. We never knew who they were going to pick up and how the team was going to look, because everybody was out. It got to the point where the injury reports on Twitter were so long it looked like a CVS receipt, and I think that's what we're going to get for the Pacers at this point.
The same training staffs, right?
Yeah.
We need to start to look at that. I don't want to have a podcast about that right now. I think it's probably inappropriate. But when you start to get these soft tissue issues over and over and over, they're not doing their job.
Yeah. Something's wrong.
And don't get me wrong, the Matherin stepped on somebody. Nimhard's was definitely a contact injury, but we've had way, way, way too many of these groin, hamstring, Achilles, things that can be prevented.
Caitlin's injury was a groin. And so I don't know.
They can't all be prevented. Don't get me wrong. You can't always prevent. You can go down wrong and tear your groin, but the more flexible you are, the less likely that is to happen. And it seems
and I think yes, I agree that it could. There's very potentially that, but it's also we can live in a world where it's just incredibly bad luck.
Yeah, it can be. Yes,
it can be. I don't know. I don't want to put that out in the world.
Yeah, I think we should move on from there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about who has played well, and of course, Benedict Matherin is looking like a 40-point-a-game scorer, and he is just so natural at it. It's crazy.
He's been fantastic. I mean, 45 minutes the other night. What do you have? 36, 38 points. And I think he had 9 or 10 at the half and just lit it up in that second half and fouled out, which was unfortunate. But he probably would have had 45
points. Got hurt tonight and still has 26 points.
Yeah.
Scoring despite going out just early in the second and playing on a sore foot, you could tell early in the game.
Yeah.
Crazy how natural of a scorer he is.
He knew I took that over on that 24.5, so that's why he's doing so well.
Nice.
Ben's looked really strong, really aggressive, which is what we said we wanted to see from him, right? We wanted to see an aggressive Matherin. So we were getting that, which is great. Siakam looked great the first game. He had 3 fouls early this game, so not nearly as effective. But
he didn't look great, but he had 6 assists and 6 rebounds. Man, he just looks he is in control when he plays, and he is going to have a big year.
Yeah.
He's solid.
With a bunch of guys he's never met.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to be consistent when you're playing with Tommy Bradley and Ray J. Dennis and Jay Huff and some other guys I've never heard of before. Talon Peter and
their
top 5 point guards are out. It's nuts.
Yeah. I think I remember somebody the other day saying our biggest issue was going to be point guards, and I got shot.
Yes.
I remember getting shot down. Someone said, point guard's not going to be a problem. But
I did just shut you down. By the way, I need to say something as Jarris Walker misses another 3-pointer. When I was in 7th grade, Brian Courtney was our coach, and the 3-point line was just invented. It was the first year you could shoot a 3-pointer, and Brian Courtney said to me, if you ever shoot a 3-pointer, you come out of the game for the rest of the game. Jarris Walker needs to stop shooting freaking 3-pointers. He cost us the game the other night, chucking 3-pointers.
Yep.
Ugh.
I'm not saying he needs to keep taking them, but he made a couple too.
When he's 1 of 10,
I hear. No, I'm with you. I'm just... I don't know. I think it's going to be a rough start to the season. I mean, but if you think about it, we had a rough start to the season last year too. We definitely don't have I don't think they have the ability to pull off a second half like they did the first half, but maybe they'll shock me.
I still have a lot of faith this team's going to be really good as long as those guys play.
I agree, but last year they had that miracle run after the All-Star break and it just went crazy. What did we start last year? I forget what the first started with.
10 and 15.
I was going to say 15 losses, but I couldn't remember what the wins was.
I think it was 10 and 15.
I think we're looking at something similar to start this season, to be honest with you. But
Walker is now 3 for 13 from the 3-point line.
I mean, at this point, though, when you're down 20 points, you got to chuck up threes, no matter who it is.
Do other things. There are other ways to score the basketball than chuck a 3.
Well, yeah, but when you're down 20...
He's really good at those other ways. You play good basketball and don't worry about the score when you're down 20 points. You improve your game.
You stack up momentum. You play well. You start making shots in game.
Every possession is a new game, as some coaches used to say. Every possession is its own game.
I'm afraid this team's going to start 0-7.
Yeah, me too.
I got to look at the schedule.
I think Brooklyn's the first opportunity they have a chance to win. If they don't start getting some players back, it's going to be a long season. Because the lineups haven't even practiced together, let alone played in games together.
And the Andrew Nembhard injury says day to day, but it seems pretty severe, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Speaking of Magic, they lost to the Bulls tonight. Bulls are 2-0.
Bulls, they're leading the division.
I keep trying to tell people they had got a bunch of adults on their team. They're not super talented, but when you got a bunch of adults, you're going to be pretty good. And Buzelis might be really good.
I'm trying to pull up the Pacers schedule to see when I think they're going to get their first win.
I'm saying November 5th against Brooklyn.
They're going to beat the Hawks at home. Come on.
I thought they might be able to beat the Hawks, but
no. They are at Minnesota tonight at 7:00. That's not good with the current construction. Then on Wednesday, they're at Dallas. That's probably not good with the current construction of the lineup. Then Atlanta at home on Friday. There you go, Mike. There's your first win. Atlanta's good, but they're beatable at home, even with this team.
They're beatable, but with the current situation of this team, I don't know. Who's going to be who's your starting point guard?
Ray J. Dennis.
I think there's potential to get a win in Dallas because they haven't looked as good as I expected them to so far. But it's not likely. I still think it's likely. I think it's a coin flip against Atlanta, and then beyond that, you're looking at November 5th for the Nets. And Myles is going to come back on the 3rd. And
they can beat the Bucks too. They can beat the Bucks.
That'll be a big game.
By the way, Milwaukee doesn't have any guards. Name their guards. Go ahead right now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they're going to be fine.
Okay. All right.
They're going to be fine. I just
They're
think
not going to be fine.
I think
Milwaukee's not gonna
listen. Here's what's going to happen on November 3rd, right? You've already got Myles playing the villain. He's playing this heel role that he's created in his own head, right? More power to him. I'm just saying, but he's created this. I'm going to be the villain, so he's going to come in hyped and ready to play. And you got Giannis, which is good regardless of how you feel about the Bucks. He's a great player. So I think those two are just going to carry him to a pretty easy win on November 3rd. I think Myles is going to go nuts. I really do. I think he's going to be as aggressive in all the things that we wanted him to do in the finals.
He's horrible when he's aggressive.
Well, I'm just saying he's going to do all the things we wanted him to do in the finals.
He might get a rebound then?
Oh, yeah. He's going to be
two?
good.
Two?
He's going to have a good game.
He's not. And the Pacers are going to beat him, and they're going to beat him soundly. And that crowd is going to be so ravenous that they're going to beat the Bucks, and they're going to beat them badly, John. Anyway, the news I just saw was that the MRI on Nembhard was very promising, and they expect him back soon. That could change everything.
So he's day-to-day, right?
He is day-to-day.
You know who else was day-to-day for 3 months?
Good point.
Yeah, just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
But they used the word promising, so.
Yeah. I think I remember hearing that back in June, too. Anyway.
But I do believe that just Nembhard's return alone, if McConnell returned and not Nembhard, it probably doesn't make a lot of difference. But Nembhard alone makes a ton of difference.
Oh, Nembhard returns. I definitely think you beat Milwaukee. But I think if he's not back before then I think we're still in trouble.
When the odds come out for that game, guys, you can have Milwaukee money line, and I'll play the book, and I'll just pay because I'll just gladly take your money because the Pacers are losing that game. I think the Pacers are losing that game.
Can't wait to see them prove you wrong.
I don't want them to win, but I'm just saying my prediction. Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
He's wrong, isn't he, Mike?
He's wrong. There's a chance. There's a chance. Nembhard's back. I mean, it changes the next 5 games. I mean,
man, you guys are just set me up. When the Bucks win this game, I'm going to be able to come on here and talk so much trash. You guys realize that?
You better not come here and talk trash about the Bucks beating the Pacers.
Like, I don't want them. I don't want them to win. I want the Pacers to win, but like you guys,
go to the Bucks Report. We'll trade you to the Bucks Report.
The Myles Report.
I actually just for Myles all you want.
I just retired my Myles jersey. I just put it in the retired jerseys box with Paul George and Roy Hibbert jerseys.
I'm glad he's gone.
I'm glad he's gone, but I'm telling you, I think he's going to come in and he's going to have a great game on the 3rd. I really think he's.
What evidence makes you think that he's going to come back into this environment and have a good game? What evidence has he ever shown you that in a big situation he's going to have a good game?
I'm just saying, narrative
zero.
I think he's going to
evidence of that.
He's gonna have the whole team hyped about it because, like I said, he's been creating this whole villain arc that he wants. So he's gonna have everybody ready to come in and just go off, and it's gonna be.
I
think it's gonna happen.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna chuck a bunch of 3-pointers.
I don't think Myles will be a difference against the Pacers.
No chance.
I don't think he'll be a huge difference, but I think he's gonna have a good game. I think he's gonna have a good game. I think he's gonna be locked in and have a good game. Because
he's done that his whole life.
I think he's trying to curate this villain thing, and he's.
But he's not good at this, John.
I think he's going to.
He's not good at this.
I'm just okay. I'll be wrong if I'm wrong.
4 points and 5 rebounds the other night got you shaking.
No, I think he has a double-double though against the Pacers.
Okay.
No.
Who's going to block it? Who's going to stop him from going off?
Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
And he knows him well.
Defensive player than Myles Turner's ever been.
I hope you guys are right. I truly hope you're right. But I think he and Giannis. Yeah, I think he and Giannis are going to because they seem to
form Giannis. Just Giannis.
I'm just saying, Giannis and Myles they both have this hatred now for the Pacers.
For what?
I think they're going to work together and try and have a big game. I just think
they worked together last night to the tune of 4 points and 5 rebounds.
Who did they play last night? I don't even remember.
I don't either.
But they're 2-0.
Okay, but not because of Myles Turner.
Not because of Myles Turner. You guys don't believe in narratives. You don't think people get hyped up for games and actually.
I do. And I think they get hyped up for game 7 of the NBA Finals and then drop a giant turd.
He dropped a giant turd the entire finals.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think it's because
in this giant pressure situation that he's going to come into Indianapolis and show off.
I'm just saying.
He's going to show Indianapolis why we got rid of him.
Exactly.
Okay. We'll see.
Oh man,
He's going to show. He's going to
Myles Turner for 10 years, and you think he's going to come in here and show his wares, and we're going to be shaking about Myles Turner coming in and
I didn't.
on
Oh
us.
my God. Okay. I still think I think he's gonna have a better game than you expect. We'll see.
Better than
What do
2
you-
for 8 for 4 points and 5 rebounds and 2 assists the other night against Toronto, barely beating Toronto. Better than that?
I'll put money on him getting a double-double that night. I'll actually put my money where my mouth is, and I'll bet it.
This has turned into the Myles Turner Report, and you got me going, John.
That's fine.
You think that guy is capable of coming up big in a big situation?
I don't think it's a big situation to
It's a
anybody
big
else.
situation.
It's only big to him.
He's made this big villain arc. It's a big situation to him.
To him, but no one.
Yes.
Him and Giannis. That's it.
And so he will choke.
No, he's gonna have a good game.
He's never been in Indiana and been booed, has he?
Nope.
He's going to get it. He's going to get it that day.
We'll see. We'll see. I just think that it plays out differently than you guys expect.
I expect Myles to be Myles.
And you guys know I don't want Myles to have a big game.
Sounds like it. Sounds like he got a great big boner for him.
Where's your Bucks jersey?
That's right.
I don't think I have any Bucks jerseys. No,
your Myles Turner Bucks jersey.
I did have a Glenn Robinson jersey back in the day, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, we love you, John. We're just messing with you.
Yeah. I know. You guys just set it up so when I'm right, I get to glow. That's all. I love that.
We might eat crow on what, November? What is that? November?
If we blow harder, it's better for the Pacers.
That's fair. I want the Pacers to win.
I know you do, and they will. If Emhart isn't there, I'm not sure they can beat anybody in the league.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the point we're at. But if he plays, they're going to beat the Hawks. They're going to beat the Bucks. They're going to win a lot of games. I believe this. I said they're going to win over 50 games. I still believe that if they are whole, they are a team capable. We saw against Oklahoma City until the injuries happened.
Yeah.
They look better than the best team in the league. And tonight, through the first quarter and a half, before the injury started happening, they look like they could beat Memphis and Memphis. Not that Memphis is good, but look like they could. There is a making of a really good team in there.
A good start to the third quarter as well. I mean, they came back, had it down to 65, 68 or whatever that was, and it just went to shit. So
we just got to get some consistency in the roster. Otherwise, like I said, we're going to see the same thing we saw with the Fever, where they just can't figure out who's going to be on the floor, and they can't gel at all. I think they can gel quickly when they know who they're going to have. We got to figure out what the roster is going to be. Otherwise, they're going to struggle.
If the roster has to be healthy.
Yeah.
Before we go, can I point out that Obi Toppin has been fantastic?
Oh, yeah. I love that guy. I've been an Obi Toppin fan.
Every game I graded all the Pacers games, went back, and I was not impressed. And then last year he got better and better, and the last 2 nights has been fantastic.
I think he knows he has to step up with all these people out. Like, I think I brought this up before, but last season when we went to the Timberwolves game and everybody was out, I feel like starting 5 all sat. Obi Toppin had like a career high night because he knew he had to.
What an incredible night.
So I just think when he knows that it's on his shoulders, I think he can step up. And I think he just plays really well. So I think he actually kind of likes that spotlight and that pressure. So hopefully he can continue doing that for a while.
I just hope the injuries tonight don't carry over too long. I hope Mather's back tomorrow.
Tonight was a little depressing.
I don't think Matherin's back tomorrow. I think he's going to be out for at least a couple games. But honestly though, he's been looking so good when he's in.
Yeah.
So good. Once again, I want to point out, and he did have some nice plays tonight, but he still has the sticky hands every time. The ball gets to him and he just does not move it. He dribbles a couple times and moves it sometimes, and he goes into the lane and makes a nice pass, When the ball gets to him, it's guaranteed to stop for 2 or 3 seconds, and that allows the defense to set up every time.
Yep.
Does not fit in with what the Pacers are trying to do, no matter how many points he scores. And so where it goes from here.
They were not fast paced tonight.
But as Jenny Busick pointed out at halftime, none of these guys have ever played together. It's hard to put together a good offense. It's also hard to communicate on defense when you're playing with a bunch of guys you've never played with.
Yeah. There's no chemistry. They haven't had a chance to create any.
So two games, 2 lost opportunities. But I still have a lot of hope for this team, and I believe that next year they're going to be almost unbeatable. Again, I got to say the caveat right now that I hate saying, as long as they're healthy.
I think we all said that even before the season and during the season. As long as this team's healthy, there's a lot of opportunity for growth with the players that we have, and we're going to be set up for next year if we stay healthy, and we're going to be super good next year and difficult to beat next year. But it's all about health.
Well, that goes with one of the things we've said is their strength the entire time has been their depth, but when everybody's out, they just don't have the depth. I mean, It takes away their greatest. It's like injuries are their kryptonite.
Yeah, their depth's injured.
Yeah, that's what makes this team really great is you just keep running and tire everybody else out, but when you don't have the bodies.
I do think if Nembhard misses some games, I do think Ray J. Dennis needs a look. I do think he is capable of being your third string point guard when needed. He needs a serious look. They need to get him some time and see if he's that guy. I think he's earned that. And he's tough. We saw him get into it with John Morant tonight. He wasn't backing down from anybody.
Well, he's going to get some minutes regardless of whether he deserves it or not, looks like. So
Sure does.
We're going to find out.
Yeah, because everybody ahead of him's out.
That's right.
Yeah, so he'll be probably starting tomorrow.
Top 4 point guards are all out. I've never seen anything like it. Mike Rich, John Robertson, thank you guys so much. We will do this again. We're not sure exactly because Sunday is Colts night and it's also a late night and
it's the Lord's Day.
It will probably not have a Pacers reaction following Sunday night's game, but we will following Tuesdays, and we will go from there. We will have a clearer picture on Monday. Thanks, guys. Thanks to Mike and John, and thank you for joining us. We will be back at latest on Tuesday night. Could be on Sunday night if something great happens in the game, but we're going to be talking Colts and preparing for a new week. We'll do reactions to Pacers games often, but not after every game, especially the late games because the 3 of us have lives outside of the Central Indiana Sports Report, believe it or not. So go subscribe so you never miss one. And while you're at it, please like this podcast. Thank you. Central Indiana Sports Report is a product of ITG Media, and I love Susie.